There's a real look of resolve about both of these players. Andreas Christensen, who has made himself indispensable at Borussia Mönchengladbach, and Mats Hummels, the world champion, who since the start of the season has been wearing Bayern München colours. But how do these two defensive rocks compare? Sit back and enjoy as we take a closer look in our head-to-head. A 19-year-old Christensen arrived in Mönchengladbach ahead of the 2015-16 season and was put straight into the starting lineup for his Bundesliga debut, though it was something of a baptism of fire.
Young Andreas Christensen couldn't put enough pressure on Aubameyang.
Christensen is now in his second Bundesliga campaign though and has nailed down his place in the heart of the Gladbach defence. At just 18, Mats Hummels was younger than Christensen on his debut, although his appearance on the final match day of the 2006-07 season against Mainz was his only Bundesliga game for Bayern before he joined Dortmund. He went on to become the Borussia captain too, before making his return to Munich 9 years later. The best defenders don't muck about in the tackling department, and both of these guys are tops when it comes to using their physical strength or pulling off the perfect slide tackle.
And he's played it through to Hergotzer, and Branimir Hergotzer is round the goalkeeper but doesn't score. Mats Hummels slammed the door. Goes around Neuer, that's fine, but then Hummels out of nowhere, like a thief in the night. It's a sensational challenge. That's why Mats Hummels is one of the very best in the business.
It's a brilliant challenge from Andreas Christensen. Gets to the ball ahead of Keita and wins it cleanly.
There's good reason why the attackers of the Bundesliga don't like coming up against these two. Our two defenders' qualities don't just lie in their work at the back though. When they get the chance to go forward, they offer a real threat in the opponent's penalty area too, whether from set plays or from rare forays out of defence.
This is Christensen, what a goal! Absolutely brilliant! The Schalke defence has been sliced, clean open. And of all people, it's central defender Andreas Christensen.
The Denmark international has 5 goals to his name after 52 Bundesliga appearances, with every 5th Christensen shot finding the back of the net on average. Mats Hummels is no slouch in this department either though. He's something of a specialist when it comes to scoring from set pieces.
That's nicely headed away by Mats Hummels. Mats Hummels has scored his first Bundesliga goal for Bayern, and it was an absolute thumper.
The 1-metre-91 tall giant has scored 65% of his Bundesliga goals from dead balls and has found the net a total of 20 times in the German top flight so far. It's not just an aerial presence that these two carry though, they're also good with the ball at their feet. A whopping 90% of Christensen's passes this season have found a teammate, the best record among all Borussia Mönchengladbach players. Mats Hummels is just behind him with 89%, but he can be considered a role model for young Christensen when it comes to build-up play. With his vision and understanding for the game, he helps move the ball forward and create danger at the other end of the pitch like very few other defenders.
All about the vision from Mats Hummels, a perfectly weighted ball, and Mkhitaryan with a simple finish.
Hummels has also won 67% of his one-on-one duels, the 3rd best record in the division. However, Christensen trumps the world champion in this category, with the Dane's 70% success rate the best record in the Bundesliga this season. Another aspect they both pride themselves on is fair play. Hummels commits less than 1 foul per game on average and collects only 3 yellow cards a season. Christensen is showing some real promise in this department as well though. He's got just 1 yellow and no reds after over 50 Bundesliga games, making him one of the fairest defenders around with 1 foul committed every 3 games on average. Two quality defenders who continue to set new benchmarks for the Bundesliga's centre-backs. But do you think young Christensen can go on to have a similar career to world champion Hummels? Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comments.
The flicks, the tricks, the flair, the swagger.
Lonzo with the effort! The first goal of the Bundesliga season is an absolute crack.
Pick me.
Take part now.